example of judgment, this comes into gossip. And it is one of the biggest forms of black magic out there is gossip. And so when you use gossip on somebody and you talk bad about them, you're actually creating this energy. And that energy then creates into the world that either can then attach to other people or influence other people's lenses that may not even be fully true. And it's one of the easiest traps us humans have fallen into. And so gossip is like a black magic thing. It's a way of putting people down. It's a way of separating ourselves from them. And as an example of this, you were attending a university or school and you went to go have a class and there's someone else you know that took that class before you and they're like, oh, I had that class last semester. And you know what, that professor is such a jerk and he's going to give you low grades just because you're a female, or he doesn't like men. And so look out for low grades because of or, he's a jerk. And then you attend the class and you walk in there with the lens of, oh, this guy is a jerk. Maybe you even tell some other people in the class that you heard this about this guy being a jerk. And so then when that first paper comes around and get a low grade, instead of going, hey, what could I have done better on this? You go, it's because he's a jerk. And then you start regretting going to the class. Or something doesn't even happen. You just always think he's a jerk and he's out to get you. So when you get that B, you think you should have got an A. Or when he's teaching, you're like, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Like, I'll just read the book instead. Like this professor sucks. And all of that is based on the way somebody else told you something that you didn't even have your own personal experience. So that's why gossip is black magic, is because it is actually takes away from you having your own personal experience if you allow it to influence you. And then by not having your own personal experience, your lens is jaded, and then you see separation between you and others, which then leads you to not be in harmony, not to be in alignment with your own mental state, your own emotional state, your own physical state, and causes you to not enjoy things in life, but can also lead to disease or stress or anxiety that can all be avoided, can even lead to burnout in some cases, which then can lead to depression. So these are ways to avoid these mental blockages or mental handicaps that essentially come around that are self-created handicaps that you brought upon yourself because you're not being impeccable with your word.